Hey, what's up, guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Bandai Namco action figure review on the SH Figuarts Tamashii Nation's Deadpool and Wolverine movies, Deadpool. And being honest with you, similar feelings that I had for the Wolverine figure, the paint apps, I can't be too thrilled about, but I am still very curious about this figure. Anyway, good looking packaging over here. You know, I like the text right there for Deadpool. Then you can see he's in a little cute pose right over there. You can see some Deadpool arm over there. Then we get some more product shots on the back. Then you can see the Deadpool logo, and it says Deadpool, and not much more at the bottom. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your SH Figuarts, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Deadpool out of the packaging, and there is reused stuff over here from the last SH Figuarts Deadpool, but there is a whole bunch of new, like guns. Yeah, this Deadpool comes with guns, and it just looks so much better with the guns and some other things, but there's a lot of repeat accessories, which we'll get to in a moment, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So aside from the interchangeable eyes and the katana sheaths, here's all the accessories that we get with this figure, and I figured, hey, let's start with the newest accessory. Let's take a look at Deadpool, which mostly looks pretty good. I just wish that it came with a little bit more paint on it. The eyes look all right, though. But yeah, the bony part of the jaw and everything, well, I mean, there's no flesh on it. But you see what I'm talking about? Like the color variation between the teeth and the bone right over there, it's very, very subtle. Like they could have added more paint to that, you know, make it look nastier. And then the propeller does rotate. And yeah, more paint could have been added to the figure in general. Like, and this head pull right here for sure on the red section could have used more paint. Do like the stitching pattern right there. And it does come with a port at the bottom. And you could go ahead and clip this onto the forearm. And then you could plug this in, which I did have to heat up. And once you get that on there, I actually like that it articulates. Like there's this little gap in the pegs, so you can pivot the head on here. Oop, just popped it off. But you see that little gappage right over there? That helps with actually wobbling the head pool. Oh, I just broke it. God damn it. It doesn't wobble at all. God, I'm an idiot. To be honest with you, this part of the figure wasn't my favorite. I only did it once. I actually had him holding it, but damn, I am bummed out about that. That's frustrating. I have to try to seek a replacement. Horrible demonstration right there. I guess I didn't port it on there all the way earlier, and I thought it could wobble. Anyway, this is an actual hinge that moves up and down. This is a hinge right over here, and it does rotate at the base of this clip. Damn, sucks I broke the figure. Alright, anyway, we do have the guns, and again, I'm happy that he does come with his own guns, so that is cool. He also has holsters on his hips where we could store the guns, which is also very good to have. For whatever reason, this side is just always coming out, like this gun wants to fly out. Oh yes, I forgot a couple of little accessories over here. We have the baby knife sheath, which frustrates the hell out of me because you cannot put the baby knife in there, and that's always super irritating. And this just clips on to the calf piece right over there. I do like the detail with those buttons painted silver. But yeah, you cannot port the baby knife in there, nor does it have faux handles or anything like that. And here's the baby knife itself, looking pretty good with the gray paint on it and black. And I like that bright silver. And the katanas look really nice. See that beigeish gold color in there. Nice bright silver over here. So, of course, you get two of these. And then you have this picking tool for the eyes, which I'll demonstrate in a moment. And then you also get a set of relaxed hands right over here. And then most of these hands, I feel like we have already seen before. You get the fist hands, you get the katana holding hands, you get these little shuriken or these little dagger holding hands, which are fun. I do like those. Trigger hands, thumbs up, pointing fingers, the heart-shaped hands, which I actually also use as a head pull holding hand. I was able to jam that thumb into that hole port and then grab it. We get the flat hands, and then you get these wide open hands. And I did find myself having to heat up these hands every time I had to swap them out, so that was a little irritating, but this little bracelet piece didn't come off, so I am grateful for that. So the Deadpool figure, just like the last one, comes with 4 different sets of eyes, and they're the same swapping system as before, where you gotta pop the head off, you get the little tool right here, and you just reach in there and poke at the pegs, and try to get those eyes out of there, and you can see how that pops off, and you could swap them out. So you get 4 different sets, as you can see right over here. And then as far as the paint apps go on this, and damn it, these do pop off a little bit easier than I'd like. They're just for display, which I do think it is cooler to have katanas that could actually go into a sheath. But yeah, man, it's a new head sculpt. There's not that much reuse compared to this last SH Figuarts Deadpool I picked up. You can see the red is obviously very vibrant, and I feel like Hasbro and SH Figuarts or Bandai Namco got the same promo shots or whatever to base the figures on, because yeah, this just looks cooler. It even looks more like how Deadpool looked in Deadpool Wolverine to me as far as the color goes. This is just very vibrant red, and I wish it was just, you know, had some dirt mixed in there, but you can see the texturing on it, you know, it doesn't look bad as far as the texture goes, and I do like seeing little bits of gold throughout over here. The arms are reused. They look very reused, but the torso and the head, and I think all the legs and belt and everything is brand new. We can see the little pin or button details right over here. The pouches look great. So, as SH Figuarts does, the little fine details do come through very nicely. I like the little wrinkles and the sculpt and everything right over here. And then you can see that this crotch system is always bizarre looking to me. I don't like it. It's broken up in 1, 2, 3 places right there in very small area, and doesn't even give the very best range of movement. And these pouches look pretty good. Now we have the gun holsters over here finally. It's got this whole faux strap connection thing where it's not really connected to anything. It just hovers in the air. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely not the worst thing to see. I'm still grateful that they included guns, so maybe I'm setting the bar too low. But the legs look pretty good. Again, I just wish there was some black wash throughout on the figure, and I feel like I'm having a hard time blaming these companies for getting promo images that are fairly inaccurate, you know? But you can see, you get some nice black line work right here, looking pretty good. And then you can see right here, we got the bottom of the feet with the tread. So the articulation on this figure, not my favorite. A lot of disappointments right over here. But the neck and head articulation is actually pretty good. You can get them to look up that far, so I'm happy with that. Tiniest bit of gappage over there, but not too bad. You can get the head and neck to look down that much, and of course it'll rotate side to side at the head, and with the head and neck joints it'll pivot quite a bit right there. We have these butterfly joints that shift up and down, and you can move them in and out that much. We have these shoulder pads that do get in the way, so you can't really, and then this falls off. And by the way, you have to have these fake handles facing the right direction to port them in, which I actually do appreciate. That's probably going to fall off again on me. But yeah, I can get the right arm on the figure to move up farther than the left arm just because of this pauldron right over here. But you can see they're both moving out about the same. Not at 90 degrees, though. You can rotate a full 360 over here. You have a little bit of a bicep swivel in there. You can see it just shifting some. Not a whole lot of movement, though, with that bicep swivel. You have the double jointed elbows. You have the pin ball joint system, which you could rotate horizontally or rotate that around and move them vertically, so that's cool. And then we have this diaphragm cut right over here, which is fairly frustrating. You can turn it side to side a bit, and it does pivot okay. But, damn it, I'm just going to take this whole thing off right here. Oh, great, and that went flying, damn it. Great, that's going to be fun looking for that. Anyway, it doesn't crunch forward. Like, it just barely shifts forward at all. It moves back just the tiniest bit, too. And shout out to Frecky, he pointed this out to me, that there's this, and then there goes a gun, but there's this extra little mushroom or disc going underneath that ball joint, and yeah, I'm not certain why that's there, so I may have to Dremel that, but it seems like that's what's hindering that articulation, is that extra bit of plastic, and this is really hard ABS plastic too, so you can see as I shift this around, it just doesn't allow for a lot of movement. I'm just really bummed out about that. That sucks, and yeah, big thanks again, Frecky, for pointing that out. You also have limited movement at the waist. You can't turn the waist side to side. It'll pivot a little bit, like a very, very little bit. And again, with both joints, he only moves forward that much, and with both joints, he moves back that much. So it's just like, without the aesthetics going on here, this articulation is just really frustrating. Anyway, you can move the hips only outward a little bit. I'm trying to tuck these little flaps in so they don't get in the way, but yeah, he won't kick. Oh God, I feel like this is gonna pop off. I've had the legs pop off on me a few times, and I've been able to port them right back on. He will kick up at the 90-degree mark, back 90 degrees. You have that thigh cut up there. Then you have the double jointed knees right over here. The ankle articulation's weak, can barely move down, barely moves up, rotates side to side, and some pretty good ankle pivot in there, and you get toe articulation. Oh, because that handle flew off into the abyss of my garage, he's got to hold a katana all the time now, and to measure out this Deadpool figure, you can see it's just a little over 6 inches tall. Then for your SH Figuarts Deadpool comparison, you can see we have our Deadpool 3 version, and then this is the more recently released, or my only Deadpool 1 figure that I reviewed not that long ago, it seems, and yeah, I do like the paint on this one more, but overall, I do like having the guns. I had my complaints about this one. I just wish this one was better than it actually is. But between the two of these, I do think I like this one more still, even though he doesn't have the guns. Just, I don't know. It's a tough call, to be honest with you. They both have their issues. Then here's Deadpool next to the SH Figuarts Wolverine figure that I reviewed last week, and I did have a fun time posing these two figures together. And then here's Deadpool next to the most current Thor figure I have in my collection. I sold the Love and Thunder one, but I had to compare Deadpool next to Thor, and yeah, they don't match, or they don't scale anyway, but damn it, that scene... is just so freaking funny. So what the hell happened there? He holds me. And then for another SH Figuarts comparison, here's the SH Figuarts Deadpool next to the Avengers Infinity War Hulk. And here's the SH Figuarts Deadpool next to the Hot Toys Deadpool with the proper paint on there. You can see how much better that one looks, right? I really wish we had a black wash on this. Then here's the SH Figuarts Deadpool next to the Marvel Legends Deadpool. And yeah, dude, they're both very bright red. Just a little bit more glossy with this one, more matte over here, which does definitely look better. Should I do a comparison with those two? I don't know. Would you guys want to see that comparison video? Which one's better, the SH Figuarts or the Marvel Legends? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And then here's the new Deadpool figure. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Oh, ha, another letdown. Ooh, but let me grab that. Yeah, look who's got the gun now. And, oh no. Stupid whipping hand. I can't pull the trigger. Oh, what the hell? Ah! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you did, feel free to hit that like button. I certainly do appreciate it. And if you want to see more content coming your way on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And big thanks to all those that click that join button. If you're interested, we'll go ahead and click that join button for the perks. And this Deadpool figure has mostly disappointed me more than anything else. I wasn't really excited about either of these SH Figuarts Deadpool Wolverine figures, and the Wolverine figure I actually liked more than I thought I was going to. This Deadpool figure, however, I dislike a little bit more than I expected. It's the torso articulation, the ankle articulation is weird. I'm happy that he has the guns. I'm happy that he's got the matte finish, but he is missing the paint. There's things popping off a little bit easier than I'd like. So yeah, swapping out the eyes isn't the worst thing, but it's not very fun. And I don't know, man. I'm just not really that happy with the way the figure articulates. It's just very stiff in the torso more than anything else, and the legs too. So yeah, I'm mostly bummed out about it. I wish they would have done something with the articulation. What else can I say? I wish they had just given it more range of movement overall. So, you know, aesthetics-wise, it's not winning me over. Articulation-wise, it's not winning me over, and the price point is like $90. So, yeah, at that price, I'm giving this SH Figuarts Deadpool Wolverine Deadpool figure a Sun rating of meh. And I'd like to know what you guys think. So please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.